Hey guys, I have been trying to edit some videos and I lost a ton of footage. So in this video, I'm going to be referencing other videos that I should have already posted, but they're all gone. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm sorry about it, but let's get back to this video.
What's up guys, it's Roland, the guy building the Civic rally car, and welcome back to another video. Today we're not doing too much exciting. K20 still looking mint because we just got her. Wow, I am really fucking backlit or whatever by the sun. But anyway, camera, whatever. So today we're just doing some interior stuff. Inside the Civic, parting all the dust from sanding and whatnot in here, but I've got bags of old like hubcaps and shit, old tools that I still have to contact Craftsman about because my ratchet fucking exploded. If I can find that later on, I'll show you guys, but anyway, that's an old one. But yeah, I just want to try and clean up some of the nonsense we have back here because since I don't have a lot of space in the garage to just store a bunch of car parts, I'm gonna I've been storing them all in the back of the car here. So I still have one of the alloy wheels there. I think one of the other rims is bent. By the way, Jeremy's here to give me a hand. It's out there holding my basketball net up. But part of the intake's there's some interior pieces. I also want to try and get some of these panels off, but I want to get pictures of them and pop them up on eBay or Facebook Marketplace or something, because I know people are starting to pay money for those, because Civics are becoming more popular builds. Well, they always have been, but anyway. Okay, so Jeremy and I, we were taking out some of the nastiness in the back here. We found out a pretty cool discovery. Most of this sound deadening back here,
yeah, because like
it all just pops right out.
I'm about to try and almost get this big piece right here.
It's all just popping out. He's trying to get that whole big piece there, but like most of this is just lifting out. I know I'm probably gonna need a heat gun for most of it, but like if I can just get under part of it and lift up a good chunk of it, lighten this thing up a little bit, I'm okay with that. All right, so along with the door cards being off, we got all of the other interior pieces out. Everything is gone. This thing is gutted. We even went into the trunk, took out all the carpeting and panels, and we started taking off some of the sound deadening that I showed you. Just kind of like peels up, but it is so fucking humid today, man. Any sort of like getting the because it gets a little stickier as it goes out from the trunk and away from this corner, so we had to use the flathead there with the hammer and just kind of like pry it up. But it is getting so fucking hot. Jeremy's dumping sweat, I'm dumping sweat. It's just not doable today, so we're just gonna focus now on getting this headliner out. This thing is gross, disgusting, and annoying. This light never fucking worked since the entire time I owned the car. Anyway, we're gonna get all of this grossness out, and then this thing will be a completely gutted Civic. All right, so it's the next day. Jeremy and I went for a rip in his new car, which we still got to do a video on, but we managed to get the headliner and a bunch of other shit out of the car, and it's now back in the car, but just for storage. If you need any Civic interior pieces, I've got a couple, hit me up. So another thing we still have to do, let me just sit on my beautiful premium performance milk crate, there we go. We still need to flock this dash. In order to do that, I got to take the dash out of the car in order to flock it and all that fun stuff. So I bought all the flocking material today. This is the flock gun. This is the flock it glue, and then this is the actual flocking material. And I bought an extra bag of it because it was only like 20 bucks. And it's like, you know what? If I have enough in one bag, great, fantastic. I can just return it, problem solved, no problem. But if I do need it, I have it. So anyway, so I got to start taking out this dash. It shouldn't be too bad. It's just 10 and 12 millimeter bolts. It just might be some awkward spots to get to. I might need extensions for, but anyway, I'm gonna at least try and get the whole thing loose so that I can find a place to do all my flocking, take it out, do that, and go from there. All right, got a couple bolts done from there, the behind the glove box. Got this panel off with 3 screws. Tucked my window stuff off to the side because it used to be mounted in there. And got these unplugged. Go over there now, and I think there's 3 more bolts in here that I got to take out, and then I can start lifting this whole thing out of here. All right, a couple of zoop-zoops, and there we go. Steering column's dropped. Now I think I'm ready for this thing to come out. So my dumbass tried to take this all out without taking out the fuse box that's down there and the unplugging the cluster here. So I'm gonna have to do that first. All right, 2 screws held that thing in. They were up here, and then now I have this one, that one, and that one. You can't tell, it's really fucking hot out here, so this is taking me a little bit longer than I thought it would. Remember when I said I needed 1, 2, and 3 out? No, it was just 1 here and 1 there. Now this unit should be ready to pop out, unless I'm missing something. Oh yeah, there we go. There's one hiding up there and one up there. There we go. Now this can come out. I can start unplugging this. Okay, cluster's out. This is dropped. Had to fight with all these cables down here to get them all out, but now I think it should all be good to go. Oh my god, it is so fucking humid out here. I've had to pull that thing down, snake out wires, and snip them, and then put it back up to try and fish another way to get other wires about 50 times. It is slow, it's tedious, but it's slowly coming out. I managed to rip up my thumb pretty nicely, a lot of my knuckles as well, just with all the sharp metal that's back there. But I'm not giving up till that thing is able to come out of that car. Whether or not I flock it today is one thing, because I'm getting pretty damn tired, but it's coming out. I did it. It's out. You were a pain in the ass. You know what was an even bigger pain in the ass? These cables that are all attached to this one part of the chassis harness here, snaked up and around and behind everything, plugged into so much shit that I probably won't be using again. So fuck you. Holy shit. Now I'm finally at all of this crap here. So this stuff is all for my heating and AC, all the fans and whatnot. I want to get this completely out of the car, out of my life. It is not going to be used. I do not want it in here, so in the garbage it will be. All right. So once I get this shit unplugged, there we go. And this can be the first piece to drop out. There's another plug up under here. This is 10 times harder to do and you can't see fuck off. You know what? Let's see if I can just get this whole thing out and then unplug it after. There we go. Oh, that makes things easier. Oh my god, okay, here we go. Alright, piece number 2 out. Now we just have this big honking thing, which I think might have like one more bolt on it somewhere, but I can't fucking find it. Yeah, it's definitely bolted on there somewhere else, but let's go looking. So I was digging around, trying to find the last bolt, couldn't find shit. Tried popping open the panel there, couldn't find shit. Kept on pulling on it, feels like it's attached down at the bottom corner there. Guess where the fucking bolt is? In the engine bay. Ugh. Right fucking here. And of course I grabbed the wrong socket. There's no bolt there. Let's get that one off and see if that does what we need it to do. All right, I just took that bolt off. Let's see how easy this is. There we go. That's what I like to see. No more cables to undo either. Oh shit, this has coolant in it. I should not have been tilting that. I just got coolant all over my floor. I'll clean that up in a second, but oh, finally this thing is fucking out. All right, well, a lot of blood and sweat later. There is no more heat in this thing and the dash is fully out. So now I gotta go look around for a paintbrush and then I can start blocking the dash. All right, so I got the dash up on these little blocks there. It's ready for me to give it a nice little clean. And then I gotta run to the dollar store or see if I have a paintbrush laying around because I totally forgot to grab one of those. But I'm gonna give it a wipe down, give it a little bit of a sand to rough up the surface a little bit. I just have like a little, like, it's not a Brillo pad, just like a rough sanding stone there. But anyway, I'm gonna rough it up just a little bit after I give it a nice little clean. Clean it again after I give it a little brush, and then after that, it should be ready for me to start laying on my glue and block it. we have it. A fully flocked dash for the Rally Civic. It's only fitting, man. It's only fitting. Oh God, this thing already looks so damn good. So damn good. Gotta let it sit for 2 days to fully dry, and then I can start putting it back in the car, which I'm not exactly looking forward to because it was a pain in the ass to come out, and I gotta remember where all of those plugs went. But I'm sure there's some sort of tutorial or manual online that can help me out with that. If you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that fun shit, and especially tune into the next video when I get that thing in the car. I might not exactly be uploading every Wednesday anymore. It might kind of get scattered out throughout the week because I did get a new job, which I'll tell you guys in another video. Tell you guys about in another video, sorry. So my schedule did change, so it makes uploading on Wednesdays a little bit harder. So I'm gonna try and keep that going as long as I can, but there might be videos throughout the week, maybe 2, maybe 3, sometimes, I don't know. Anyway, dash is flocked, 2 days, I gotta wait. Like, comment, subscribe. See ya next time.